R&B singer slash country artist K. Michelle has been making headlines after an interviewer tried to question her ability to do country.
Talk just for a second about your relationship with country music, because I feel like we just kind of got you. You haven't, you didn't grow up here in country music, so kind of tell people, kind of introduce yourself to them, and then tell them how you arrived in Nashville. What brought you
Now
here?
her trying to clock the Michelle who don't play with nobody, but Michelle had to get that ass together.
I did grow up in country music. You do this all the time. I did grow up in country music. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I got a scholarship for yodeling. That's how I paid for college. My start to you, to be seen to you, has been when the Judds people themselves reached out to me to go and pay Naomi Judd tribute. That was the first tape I ever got, and that was Love Can Build a Bridge. And it's always been a thing for me. I was told I could not sing country music because I was black, but it was something I had always been doing and will continue to do. I'm born and raised in Tennessee. I didn't fly here. I grew here.
You grew here.
Yeah, I grew here in Tennessee.
One thing you better not do is make a black woman pull up her resume. Another person who had to catch a stray in K. Michelle, don't play with me rants, is her fellow and beef longtime R&B artist Tamar Braxton, who she referred to as a Muppet.
I mean, hate the bitch.
Oh.
The Muppet. Like, I got into this game, and I came in on a show called Love and Hip Hop. I talked about my abuse, and I didn't say anybody's name. There was this Muppet in the corner, yapping. And even till this day, when Beyonce sent me flowers and everything, she subliminally, but not subliminally, talked about me and everything. When I go through bookings and everything, it's always her name, don't book her for shows, so you're attempting to even stop money for how I take care of my child and everything. All because of what? All because you ain't got no edges. All because of your sister really the star. This is what this is about.
Yeah, I forgot the part when she talked about her ages, but at the end of the day, I wish these two would just nip this in the bud and forget about this beef, because allegedly it's supposed to be over a man, and these two are too talented. Neither one is better than the other one, and Tamar, please leave her alone, because the Muppet shit had you crying on the real. I love both of y'all, and this can be better together than separate. Moving on to Botched and Bitter B. Botched and Bitter finally released her sophomore album. Psych, no damn way she ain't releasing a damn album. But she is in fact riding around with Stephon Diddy, who has currently 4 children on her since they've been together and since he's been kissing their face. Offset is still crashing the fuck out, mad about some damn braids when you had it your whole life to get it together with this woman and you fucked it up, instead fucking other women. But off the cheat, let me be the one to tell you that you have nothing to worry about, because since you left her, she still has no rap career. And, Stephon Diddy is a couple percentage cuter than you, but she's not competing with just women when it comes to him. She's competing with men. Botched and Bitter fans has been going online, rambling about what can they do to get their favorite artist, unfortunately, to drop her sophomore album after 10 years long waited. Unfortunately, what they have been receiving hasn't been charting, and Cardi B hasn't had a hit since Stephon Diddy started hitting her from the back while she was pregnant. She refused to admit the fact that Atlantic Records has shelved her, but she is going to teabag the shit out of y'all if y'all keep letting her, unfortunately. At the end of the day, you're only as dumb as who you support, and if I'm going to be a dummy, I'd rather it be with a bad bitch who's been a bad bitch for over a decade. Speaking of, the Queen of Rap blessed Lil Wayne's Carter 6 with a verse on the Banned From No remix, and the Queen snapped. Let's get into these lyrics. Since it's Weezy's song, we're gonna start with his lyrics. He said, "This game is a bitch, you gotta price it for you wife it. Nothing getting between me and the team, not even a hyphen." Because he heard the rah-rah. Y'all saying Onika wasn't on the album because her and Wayne is not cool. Nothing getting between me and the team, not even a hyphen. Talk that shit, Weezy. Now let's get into the Queen lyrics, child. You reap what you sow, you better get a seamstress. When I dead I don't double back piece, bitch. Say you pushing P, okay, rest in P, bitch. About to cop you slides, all you do is flip-flop. If I send a pic of Shannon, you ain't that sharp. You guys know Shannon Sharp, right? The one who's always subbing Nicki in every interview when he brings a female rap on his musty-ass couch, who also snatch white women. His Medea-ass booty hole started twitching, and he decides that he wants to respond to the Queen.
This is what happened, Ocho. You know, I used to go back and forth with people. And I was talking about Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley said something. We could find it. we don't have to. But anyway, we were talking about Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley says it's really great for everybody, Black Americans. And I was like, when has it ever been great for Nikki? When has it ever been great? And somebody tweeted, so I'm talking about Nikki Haley. So somebody said, Nikki really wants to come on your podcast. How am I supposed to talk? I'm talking about Nikki Haley. I'm about Nikki who? It'll be like, Ocho, hey man, hey, know about them sports.
Yeah.
People gonna say, who? It might be Snoop Dogg, it might be me.
Wait a minute. So wait, this is a whole misunderstanding.
It wasn't meant as a disrespect. I wasn't like, yes, I know who you are, but
Who cares what the fuck he's talking about? He probably did, was talking about a white woman because that's what's on his mind before a black woman in anything. So, Onika, he probably is right. But please still do not go to that man's show. That man is going to still continue to upraise all these new popcorn bitches and then subliminally act like he doesn't like you. When Castanet brought up Onika, you can see his reaction. His pants got tighter and his mouth went down. It's clear as day he does not like you, and who cares? You can keep doing interviews with Joe Budden. Shannon is not that sharp, and his clothes is way too tight. Another shot the queen threw in these lyrics. She said, man, bitches already fading like a Barbara. They know it don't decline, so they never face Carter. These bitches already fading like a Barbara. Like, I've been telling you, you bitches been flopping. And now Nika is coming back and letting you bitches know that y'all career is not even lasting longer than her hiatus. And of course, the NFL fired some niggas and didn't call us. Was apparently at Jay-Z. I'm not mad at the Jay-Z because he's been trying it. I wouldn't be surprised if he start, sabotaging her. But Onika got this in the bag because she's authentic. You can't fake authentic or cover it up. Also, I would feel better if Solange and Onika would meet Jay-Z in the elevator and redo the iconic elevator scene. That's just me. But, I'll take the whack with the NFL line.